Hi friends, this is your Suraj. I'm back with a topic called how to use map of list. What is this map of list? So you know in my previous topic I was talking about map. So here I'm going to show you how to use a list in the map, which means for a single key how to store a group of values. For a single key, how to store a group of values. So in this session, we're gonna talk about what is a map. The list of map, how to use it, and we'll see an example of it. We will also talk about the syntax of it, and we'll see how this map of list gonna use on the UI screen. And I'll also show you on the Apex class how to use this particular map of list. So before I start with the topic, don't forget to subscribe my channel. So like whenever I upload any new videos, you get a notification so you can gain your knowledge. So whatever knowledge I have, I'm going to share. All right. So let's jump into our topic. So if you look into my presentation here, map is nothing but which will have a key and a value. Map contains a key and a value. So if you want a group of values, if you want a group of values to store for a single key, then we are going to use a map of list. If you look at my example here, for example, like I have took three keys. One is India, USA, and like of course my name I've used, and one key gonna have multiple values here. By looking into this example, if you see the first two keys are the country names. One country gonna have multiple states. One country gonna have multiple states. So here the keys are India, USA, and obviously my name. And then India gonna have two different states here, Delhi and Telangana, and US I added two states like Florida and North Carolina. And like obviously for my name I have added to some values. So which means like for this India key, when I give this particular key India, I'm gonna get two values. I'm gonna get two values. Similarly, for each and every key in my example, I'm going to have two values. It's a group of values. You can have as many number of values as you want, but in our example, I've used a list of map. So the syntax of writing this map is you're gonna have a map and then the key. I'm pointing out my cursor, map with the key, and then you're gonna have the list. And the object name, whatever you want, is equal to a new map, the key again, the list of values. So let's see how to put this programmatically and how the output going to be. The program gonna be very simple. You need not to worry. My Salesforce free dev org, which is used for training purpose. I come to my class. Hope you guys know what is a class. So let me create a map. First I'm going to initialize it. So I'm going to say public map of string. So string is the data type for key. You can use any data type. If you want a number to be used, you can use. So if you want a combination of values, you can go with string. That's up to you, depends on your requirement. So I'm going to store a list of string values. Again, the list of string I'm using now, but if you want, you can use whatever data type values you want, you can. It's not always mandatory, like if the key is string, you have to use the list as string. Nothing like that. The key can be any data type and the list also can be any data type. That's up to you, depends on your requirement. So let me initialize it as map of list. Some name I've used here, and I'm saying it as get and set because I want to use my map onto the UI. So this is initializing. Some spelling mistakes, please bear with me. I habituated for like word autocorrection, so I'll have a lot of mistakes. So map of list is equal to new map of string comma list of a string. Here you go. So guys, as a best practice, like whenever you write couple of lines, it's better to save it. It's better to save before your session get expired. I mean, I always prefer to save it for after writing every couple of lines. So now if you see, I created a map. I initialized and created a object of it. So now let me put the values into it. Let's go back to our example. So in our example, whatever I'm using the country names and the state names, let's put the same example in my program. So my keys are India, USA and Surat, which has two different values. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list first to hold some values. So list of string. Let me say list of, well, some name I'm using. Okay, let me say state. So this state, I'm gonna add multiple values to it. Let me say Delhi. Okay, this is one list. Similarly, if I want multiple lists, I can do that. So first thing what I did, I created a list which is holding two values, and let me put that into my map. So map dot, you're gonna use the put method. What is the key? My key, if you look into the example, my key is India. So I say India, and I'm gonna have this list of states. So this is one value I added into my map, saving it for a best practice. And again, let me clone it. So when you are when you are a programmer, like obviously you'll also make a lot of copy pastes. So the next I'm gonna use USA as a key, and Florida and NC are the states which I'm gonna use here. And the key I'm gonna mark it as USA, and the list of states I'm gonna add here. So if you look at this example, I have a list and I'm taking the key of India and putting assigning that list into the map. So now when the constructor gets loaded, I'm gonna when this code runs, I'm gonna have the values for map of list. Let me see how to print this on the UI and what values I'm gonna get. So to print the values, so first simply I'll print the map, and we'll show you. So here let me give a USA and save it. See, USA has two values, Florida and NC. If I use the same for India, save it, I got two different values. So let me print this in a table and show you. So I'm going to say apex data table value is equal to, I'm going to use this map in the value. Hope you know what is data table. The variable which I'm going to use as state, whatever variable name, and apex column value is equal to, I'm going to print this state. Oh, for an easy understanding, I'm deleting this back. It's not mandatory that you need to delete. See, I have two different values came up as Delhi and Telangana. If I give similarly, if I want to use USA, I'm going to have USA states, which means like now here in our example, you're taking one key with multiple values in it. So this all I want to show in this video, guys. In case if you have any questions, you can get back to me. You can put the comments. I'm gonna respond you on it. Thank you for watching this video.